Hi everyone, this is Ross, and I think it's a good time to do an instructional video on how to get started with the new admin. We are officially recommending the new admin now as the default solution for ggLeap. It has a lot of new functionality. It's superior in every way now to the old admin, and it's using the latest technology stack. So we're encouraging everyone to make the move over to the new admin as soon as possible, and in the near future then this will become the default web admin, and we'll move what's currently there to oldadmin.ggleap.com. So just to touch on a few things on the dashboard here, you obviously have the ability now in the new admin to right click on multiple PCs and perform actions. You can select all or select none, which I'm sure will be useful for those of you who have a lot of PCs. You also have the graphical layout. As you can see, you can change the background images, you can create rooms, you can move PCs around to do whatever your PC layout is, and then again you can right click on those to perform actions in the same way as the list view. You can also save and create new layouts for different resolutions. And the stats at the top here represent your snapshot of today's stats. They are for admins only. Just to quickly talk about income and sales. On the new admin you have the ability to deposit money onto players' accounts. So if somebody comes in and, for example, deposits $50 to their account but doesn't spend it that day on offers or products, that $50 counts as income, but it hasn't been spent yet, so it doesn't count as a sale. So maybe next week when he comes back and spends that $50, you won't have any income that day from the $50, but you will have sales. So that's why those numbers are different, or certainly they can be different, and there will be a breakdown of how ggLeap comes to those numbers within the statistics section. So just moving on to the settings, because the first thing that you'll need to do when using the new admin is go in and set up your center. So we'll go in there. Okay, so in the settings menu, the first thing you'll need to do is go into the shop and the inventory management, which is where we are at the moment. One of the big differences between the old admin and the new admin is that in the new admin, all time is attributed to accounts through the offer system, rather than just adding generic time to people's accounts. Because if on the old admin, if you looked at a weekly report, you would see that hundreds of hours were added to various players' accounts, but there was no real accountability there. So in the new admin, everything is fully accountable within the offer system, and we've tried to make the adding of offers to players' accounts to be at least as fast as adding time was on the old system. So by default, when you go to the inventory management, you have offers and prices and snacks. So the offer system is what we use to create offers that we will then apply to people's accounts. So I've added here 5 that I think would be pretty useful. So we have the standard pricing, which is really just your standard pricing. Now you can make the price of 1 hour be $6 and 2 hours be $12, and then you can start to manipulate the price as the amount of time goes up. So this kind of incorporates the bulk buying with just standard pricing. And then you can put special offers here, again, like an off-peak pass or a day pass or a night pass or whatever. Then you might want to have staff offers. So if you let your staff play for free or for half price or whatever it is, it's better to have the offers within this subcategory, so that when it comes to producing reports later, you can see exactly how many staff offers were given, and it's a full audit of everything that happens. So if you have to give free time away as compensation because a PC crashed or something like that, then you can give away free time. But at least when it comes to producing a report at the end of the day, or receiving an email report, you can see how much compensated time was given, how many staff offers are given, and there's no way to add time onto the account without using the offer system. So there's no way to get around it. So you as the owner or manager, you can see with confidence everything that happened that day. You can also have prizes here. Now the prizes within the offer system, that doesn't use the coin-based prizes, which would be here. So in the prizes section, then you can set up whatever prizes that you want. They can be physical prizes or coin-based prizes. And then in the snacks section, you can create subcategories here for food, drinks, and whatever else, and sell this all through the point of sale system. The other thing that you can do within the inventory system, if I just click on one of these as an example, is that you can make these available for client orders. So anything that's in your point of sale system that you want your customers to be able to order from the PC, you could just check this box and then it will appear in the client. And then the customer can pay for that item either through his balance, which he may have added to previously, or he can just send a request that he wants to have that, and then you will be notified that a gamer on PC5 wants to buy something, and then you can go and collect the cash, or he can bring it up to you, or whatever. But there's functionality now within the client ordering system for people to buy stuff directly from the client, and the time will just get added automatically. So if someone actually buys something from his balance, then there's nothing you as the admin need to do. It just happens. So he buys it from his balance, the time gets added, and that's it. And then it all appears in the report, so you know afterwards everything that happened. But it's a very streamlined process from your point of view and the customer's point of view. If he just wants to add time, he can just do it himself without talking to anybody. So for each of the offers that you set up, you can do everything and more within the offers section that you could do in the old one. Plus now you can configure groups and have different rates of consumption of the offers based on the groups, or offers that work on different PC groups. I won't go into that in this video, but there's a whole section on that, setting up PC groups if you want to do that as well. And then you can set up your inventory for food and drink, and apply the taxes and images and everything else. So in order to get started with a new admin, the first thing you need to do is just set up your inventory, decide if you want to have it appear in the client or if you don't, and just set all that up. And if you have very commonly purchased items, like I'm sure adding 1R is pretty common occurrence, then you would add this item to your quick sale menu. So this is a process that we try to make as quickly as possible. So if somebody comes in, or perhaps they're already sitting at a computer, in this example I'm logged into this Home 3 PC, and they want to add an R onto their account, you can just go to the user menu, go to quick sell, and then you'll be presented with the quick sell menu. So everything in here is there because it was in the quick sell checkbox. And these items within here are actually ordered by popularity. So over time, the ones that are most popular will be at the top to make it even faster. So you just select the 1R and hit checkout. That takes you to the checkout screen. From here, you can just, these one-click buttons here where you can choose if you want to move this $6 that its player owes for this from cash, balance, or credit card. Click pay, and we're done. So that is how you get up and running with a new admin. Simply set up your inventory, choose your quick sale menu, and add offers to players' accounts, and you're good to go.